Hi there. Good to see you. Thank you for joining me. We're going to talk a little bit about the buyer's agreement. I'm sure you've heard about it that now you are required, if you're a buyer, you are required to sign an agreement with a buyer's agent to help you find your home. What exactly is it? It's an agreement between the buyers and the real estate professional confirming the services the buyer will receive and the payment uh, that the professional charges for these services. Why am I being asked to sign this agreement? Uh, these came out of a settlement of litigation on the part with the Department of Justice and the National Association of Realtors. It was really unfair for them, but they're the one that took the brunt of the storm for the rest of us. Is it new? No, we've always had an agreement with that. It was never used. It was all done through the seller. And I can see the Department of Justice um, wanting this because in the past, the seller was represented. The seller is under contract. The same kind of contract the buyer will be. He's under contract saying this is what the seller's agent is going to do. Okay, they're protected, they're taken care of. Up till now, the buyer just found an agent, looked at the house. There was no contract. You couldn't be sure of anything. You couldn't blame them for anything. There was no contract. They just did whatever, you know. And they in Florida, they've always been here, at least since 2000, that I'm aware of. Moved here permanently in 2009. And there was quite a few people that used them then because the seller had an agent and the buyer had an agent, and then it just went away. I'm not sure what happened there. Um, but now it's a nationwide requirement. It's not Florida. It's not, New York. It's not anything. But you do have to check your local laws because real estate's governed by the state, and the state, we have to conform to federal, of course. But and then if you have any questions, consult your own attorney for that. There's a website which I will put in the comments called facts.realtor for more information on this, a lot of information of what we're talking about now. So it's been around for a while, but it's used just like any other. It's negotiated as any other agreement that you would sign a contract for, such as the services you want, the length of the agreement, the compensation, and everything's negotiable on it. So when you're finished, you have a contract, and it tells you what they're going to do. It defines the services and compensation is what it does for you. And you have to sign an agreement. You cannot tour a home, and I cannot do a visual walkthrough and send you a video either without this being signed. So you need a written buyer's agreement. Will you be paying out of pocket for your real estate? It's going to be your responsibility to see that it's paid. Can you negotiate it as part of the deal with the seller? You can try and see what happens. Can I change or exit? Yes, it's a contract. It can be changed. You can have an addendum. You can get out of the contract. It usually will cost you something because money has been spent by the agent in order money and time. So it's going to have special conditions, things like that. But yeah, it's like any other contract. And I do believe the buyers are better off because they have this. if they can choose wisely and know what to look for a realtor. One with experience is the best that you can do. I'll leave some of these notes in the comments for you so you can look it up a little bit for yourself. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you again soon. Bye.